Okay, we are now on the fourth method on solving quadratic equation, and this time with the use of a quadratic formula. Let's continue. So this is the quadratic formula. It is x is equals to negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. They said that among all four methods of solving quadratic equation, it is the quadratic formula which is the most commonly used for method in solving quadratic equation. Why? You don't need to factor, you don't need to complete a square. All you have to do is to substitute all the values of a, b, and c in this given formula. So to formally start, let's start with an example. So we have here x squared plus 6x minus 5 or equals negative 5. First, the equation must be in the standard form, always. Okay, so we have now x squared plus 6x plus 5 equals 0. We just simply transpose negative 5 to the left side of the equation. That's why we have x squared plus 6x plus 5 equals 0. Then, identify the value of a, b, and c from the standard form. So we have a is 1, b is 6, and c is 5. And then, rewrite the formula. Always rewrite the formula for you to avoid mistakes or errors and for you to memorize it and for you to remember it. Okay, so we have rewrite the formula. X is equals to negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, it's the use of the value of a, b, and c? Just simply substitute it to the formula. So we have here this now. Copy the negative sign. The value of b is 6 plus minus b squared, b is 6 squared minus 4 times ca, which is 1, times c, which is 5, all over 2a, 2 times 1. Proceed. As you all know, when you are going to perform operation, you must always follow PEMDAS. So with that, we use 6 squared now is 36. 4 times 1 times 5 is 20. All over 2 times 1, 2. Then 36 minus 20 is 16. We copied this part here. And then we have the square root of 16 now is positive and negative 4. We do not have the square root here. Remember, if it is a perfect square, the square root sign will be removed. Next, since we have plus and minus here, all we have to do is to separate them. So we have plus 4 and then we have minus 4 here. Proceed. Negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2 over 2, and negative 2 divided by 2, x is equals to negative 1. Then let's do the same thing on the right, on the other equation. Negative 6 minus 4 is negative 10 over 2, or negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. So the roots or the solution of the quadratic equation x squared plus 6x equals negative 5 are negative 5 and negative 1. Another example. We have here x squared minus 5x equals 0. The value of a, b, and c are 1, negative 5, and 0. Let's substitute it to the quadratic formula. Okay. So, copy the negative sign. What is the value of b? That's negative 5, based from this one, and based from the equation. plus minus negative 5 squared minus 4 times 1, and c is 0 all over 2 times 1. Then, negative 5 squared is 25. Negative times negative is positive. So, that's why it is positive 5 here. Minus, so 5 plus minus square root of 25 minus 0 all over 2. Then we have 5 plus square root of 25 all over 2. The square root of 25 is positive and negative 5. Again, let's separate the numerator. We have 5 plus 5 over 2, and we have 5 minus 5 all over 2. 5 plus 5 is 10 divided by 2, x is equals to 5. On the other side, 5 minus 5 is 0 divided by 2, x is equals to 0. So the roots are 5 and 0. There you have it. We have now finished all 4 methods of solving quadratic equations. Again, the first one was completing the extracting the square root by factoring, by completing the square, and the quadratic formula. They said that whenever you see a quadratic formula and you have to solve for it, always use the quadratic formula, the fourth method. So that's all for solving quadratic equation. See you again next time. Goodbye and thank you.